you can listen to the cat paws clacking on the floor. But tonight we are going to be going through my press-on nail collection, and I have quite a few. I've actually never counted how many I have, and there are some I really don't use much. I have opinions on all the different, like brands or creators that I get them from. And yeah, I'm just excited to show you my collection and also organize it a little bit, clean up some of the gunk off the nails, and also hopefully find the missing nail. For this fruit nail set. I've got all of the nails except the blueberry nail, and I don't know what I did with it. I have a bad habit that after filming I often don't take the sticky nail tab off of the press-on, and if one just pops off, I'll just sort of leave it in a place that I think I'll find again, and then later eventually collect them all. I'll often leave them in the shower where I take them off. It's just not very organized, but so yeah, keep your eyes peeled for the blueberry nail. Which I'm really hoping to find because I want to use these in a video. But I want to just first, before we jump right into it, say thank you to the viewer who recommended and requested this video. It's so sweet. I think I forget which video. It was like just like a get ready with me. I think it was the first video of the year, perhaps, where I was just talking about feeling a bit of like, I don't know, maybe like creative fatigue, or also like not being as interested in buying a lot of things just to get views, or like just to create, no, let me find my words. Kind of like buying it just because it's trending, or yeah, making like a skincare video and only using new skincare because I feel like sometimes people are more likely to click on a video if it's all like I've done an all like fruit themed, or maybe one that's all honey, and though sometimes those can feel very rewarding and exciting to do, and I put a lot of thought into the products that I purchase for those videos. It's not something I want to do all the time. I don't always want to be going out buying all new things that I most likely won't be able to use all of for a video. And also just like I expressed my desire to do maybe simpler videos and role plays using a lot of the things I you know, like, that it was well received, and a lot of you have been sharing, like, what sorts of videos you would love to see that are a little more simple and with things I already have, and that's been so helpful for me. So, especially last week, I was sick all week, so I didn't really, I let myself rest, as one should ideally be allowed to and given support to do that, and paid leave and all that. But I gave myself the time to rest, and now this week I've kind of just felt like I've fallen behind, but I'm gonna cut myself off because I'm gonna just keep rambling. But needless to say, I'm all better. I went on like a long nature hike over the weekend, and I'm feeling good. So I want us to get into my press-on nails. I think I used this box when I was moving, and obviously didn't intend to keep this for long or try to make it look very cute. But I don't know, it's just stuck, and I was actually out, I think at Michael's today, and I almost bought this plastic storage bin that was on sale because I've seen folks organize their press-ons using, like, I think, like, you know, when you have I can only think like Pokemon cards or like collectible cards, and you put them in like a little plastic sort of envelope, I guess. I've seen some people, I think, use those or something like it, and like sticky tabs. But I was like, why? This works for me. And again, I don't have to buy something new to store them and try to minimize space, because I thankfully have enough space to store this. So I recently bought these kind of cat claw nails. When I bought the long nails that I used for the Nosferatu roleplays, these are from WestEmpressClaw on Etsy, which is where I get most of my press-ons nowadays. I haven't worn these, but I thought they were so cute. They're like multicolored. I don't know if you can really pick that up. Here we go. Kind of clear with some sort of, I don't know, like a film maybe in them too. Or like, it looks like an ink drop in a way as well. I don't know, just to give them a little bit of dimension. I personally think they're really beautiful, and they remind me of like very specific, and I don't know why it just popped into my head, because I was thinking they reminded me of glass, and then I thought of this one scene from a children's movie, Balto, of like, I think like an Alaskan ski dog, perhaps. Yeah, and like I just remember there's like broken multicolored glass, and when the light hits it in a certain way, it looks like the northern lights or whatever. Maybe it's the claws, and that they remind me of glass, is why I'm thinking of that. But that's so funny that popped into my head. The other set, the Nosferatu set, I literally just found and placed in this container before filming because I realized I didn't know where it was. But these are still. Oh, wait, no. I think I cleaned this one. Wow. Look at me. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. They're like super long. Just, what do you call it? Like light pinky beige. Sharp. Let's see, did I clean them all? Or just that one? Just that one. So, yes, seafoam. Yes. Okay. He has a whole cat castle right there. But he chooses to sleep in one of the drawers that I have set up there in my closet. Anyways, I'm gonna clean this nail as best as I can using a wooden little pick. I only apply press-ons using adhesive nail tabs, which I can show you in a second. Personally, I just get them off of Amazon. But yeah, honestly, I've been trying to find alternatives, obviously, to Amazon, and try shopping more in stores, so maybe I'll try to see if, I don't know, Sally's or a beauty supply store sells them, so I can just pick them up in person. I think he's just protesting that I'm not giving him attention right now. Nice. And they come off very easily, the adhesive tabs, versus like if you use glue, after a while you're gonna have to, I don't know, you just won't be able to wear them as well. This one's clean. Also, I don't really have many tips on how to make the adhesive tab press-on nails last longer. Because I honestly don't optimize for that. I like when they come off easily after I film. I usually don't want to wear them for more than 2 days. But a YouTuber that, honestly one of the first YouTubers I nails and your nails in general when using press-ons. So actually I take back the part where I said using glue makes it harder to reuse them. I don't know if that's true, because she seems to be able to do it if I recall from the video, but I don't know, it's just not for me. And I used to take them off really patiently and put them on with like a lot of care and prep, and nowadays I just make sure my nails are clean, obviously, but I don't buff them anymore to like prepare them for the adhesive, and yeah, I'm just hoping they stay on long enough for me to film a little bit and then I take them off. So I was gonna say they're clean, but this has like makeup on it. But at least they don't have the adhesive anymore. And I will say I do like these little containers, and how convenient it is. It's got a little sticky tab, so you just, I'll have to press it this way. Press it like that. I'm embarrassed how long that took me, but they're mostly stuck there. I love the sound that nails make when they're lined up like this. I'll move them aside, and I love how every seller on Etsy kind of has a different way of storing their nails. So these I wore during the dragon roleplay, Dragon Who's Obsessed with You roleplay. I wonder if I actually cleaned them. I did. Okay. Nice. So I kind of forgot the name of the seller, but I will have them all listed in the description box, the ones that I actually like. So you can check them out if you want. But these are the only set of nails that I got from the seller, and I just think they're so pretty. They have some little iridescent crystals, some scales, and what really sold me on this one was the green eyeball and the little gold details around it, because I actually bought green contact lenses for that video, but by the time I was done getting ready, doing the scale makeup, putting on the wig, and preparing everything, setting up the outfit, I was tired and I didn't want to and who's obsessed with your role plays, because I want to make a second one to it, but yeah, I just haven't. Okay, so I'm gonna switch from Etsy nails to maybe more quickly showing you the glamnetic nails that I own. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least 10 glamnetic nails. Let's see. These are the winter comet nails. They're black with multicolored gemstones. And I thought they gave like a very cute witchy vibe. I've got these sprinkles nails, which I think I have them like loosely scattered. We're gonna need to organize some like random nails as well. These are like a short almond with like a French tip, sort of multicolored. And I really like the quality of glamnetic press-on nails, and the styles. They come out with new styles, I think seasonally, which is really nice. I can say that the ones that I really didn't like aren't in this box. I literally just threw some away today, but so I don't have it. But it was the Kiss press-on nails. I think they're like probably, I don't know, hopefully more affordable, but you just can't really reuse them. They're super thin. The designs can sometimes be cute, but you just can't reuse them, and that's really lame when it comes to like press-on nails. That's what I love about them. The other one that I wasn't super impressed with was Static Nails. They last. They're just, or at least I wore it once, but I don't think I've ever seen a design that really I just had to have. So this is the only static nail that I bought, and I have bits and bobs of them lying about, so we're gonna need to collect that as well. These are good press-on nails. Maybe I'm just spoiled by Etsy, but some of them, I guess, bore me, or they look kind of similar, and I don't realize it until I have them both next to me. It's like a different shape, very like galaxy nail. I do like these. I do. But yeah, once I buy Etsy ones, it's just, I'm spoiled. But these are good quality, and they do have some cute ones. Usually, though, I'm pretty sure they don't have a lot of designs. It's just more the polish and maybe the dimensionality of the polish, but I don't know if I see many OPI with a lot of designs, but I have a few for sure when I just want to wear more simple nails. Okay, but I was talking about glamnetic. is involved in their ad. But it might be tomatoes nails. Something like that. They'll be linked below, but these are just my happy nails. They're so cute. I think these are the first kind of junk nails that I bought. They have little daisies, glitter, and star shapes and heart shapes, rainbow, I think gummy bear, a little heart. Just really, really cute. And I thought they matched my necklace perfectly. I know you haven't been able to see it, but this little pink hair troll has just been watching over you. So I adore this necklace. I just unboxed it today. It's made by Trashy Girls with a C, I think is the name. I saw them on TikTok thanks to another ASMR creator. Something about, I think her name's Brooke, but I can't remember her ad. But I'll link the video below because it makes the tingles are so good. She bought this like huge chunky necklace from the same artist. And I checked the website and didn't really see a chunky necklace that I wanted to get or invest my money into. But as soon as I saw this troll one, I absolutely wanted it. And it's so cute. I kind of am recently obsessed with trolls. I didn't really grow up with them, but I watched the children's movie, the new Trolls franchise, one day, and yeah, it just became a comfort movie of mine, so much so that I themed my 27th birthday last year to be a troll's birthday party, and everybody had to come dressed as a troll. And of course we did karaoke, and also one of those hear me out cakes. It was really fun. Okay, we only have 2 more glamnetic nails to show you. I was like, did I buy days, probably more, and I will use them. I feel like as long as you don't lose them, which now I've lost. I'm also looking for another nail from the last mermaid roleplay. The nails I used, I lost one and I can't find it. But as long as you aren't losing them, I feel like you have them for at least 5 wears. Maru has started his snoring. I have been reading the comments a little more lately. I don't know, I've been curious. And it seems a lot of you find his snoring endearing and comforting. Even though sometimes it just sounds like he's farting or I'm farting, and I don't fart. I've never farted before in my life. Just kidding. Jocie says it's okay to fart, so I fart. I fart for Jocie. Put that on a shirt. I'm just going to clean these and then do a little cut and I'll be back. Okay, I'm not done at all, but I just had a thought. The only reason I would store them in a big plastic bin and on sheets, plastic sheets, would be to make like an ultimate fidget board of just different nail textures. I might have to go back to Michael's. I'm still not done, but Maru's snoring got louder, so this is for the folks who like to hear his snoring. I took him to the vet recently, and they said he was super healthy, so in case anybody's worried about his health based on the sounds of his snores. I've also got these really pretty, like Powerpuff Girl heart nails. Which I think I wore for like a Valentine's kind of video. Let's make sure this is a full set. 1, 2, count again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I wore these sort of like futuristic purple silver nails. I think for an alien roleplay. Pretty sure I wore these ones. I just keep them in whenever I get anything in like a little baggie, I save that. So these she sent me, but I don't think they fit my nail bed, unfortunately. So I haven't really been able to wear them. They're too small. But I might put them on one day just because they're so cute. It's pink. I'm really bad identifying the different cats. It looks like some leopard and tiger pattern on there. This was one dot lovely. I had to really dig deep. I haven't worn these in a while. They're the cow print nails. They're so cute. It's black cow print, but then also like least. They are all stuck. Please. They're okay. Gunky, but okay. I've had some that if I still had the sticky on and I left it in the car when it was hot, then the color I feel like shifted a little bit on the nail, but they look fine. And now they're just fight grooming each other. They're really playful with one another. If anything, Seafoam is the one who can sometimes get a little aggro. They're very silly with each other. And now they're all clean, and I also realized there were extra nails. So, for sure, at least I have a full set. I feel like now is a good time to apply some lip product. I've got the new Fenty, what's it called? Gloss Balm Sticks in the shade Icy Amethyst. It's such a pretty color. I swatched it in stores and then I just kept checking to see if it was in stock, and it finally was. So I'm going to first line my lips with this Half Magic Sculptitude 2-in-1 lip liner in You're My Taupe. Okay. I really like these lip crayon liners. I'm gonna go in with this. Let me know if you want to see a lipstick try on video with like maybe little kisses, little besitos. Almost done showing you all the one lovely nails. I haven't worn yet. I can see them in an alien roleplay or like a poisoned dart frog roleplay or a snake roleplay. I can see them in. They're very cool. Very, very cool. I want to show you some of the LilyNailsArt nails. I think I'd say these are some of my favorites. I don't know, I love so many. I love all my nails, but I guess I tend to check her shop pretty frequently because usually I'll be able to find something I like. Butterfly nails. Really pretty, like, I guess minty green. I want to use them in some sort of fairy roleplay for sure, or butterfly. Oh, this is a mess. these still have their sticky tabs on, and honestly, I'll probably be here all night if I'm taking off the sticky tabs to each and every one. But these are like very sharp. Stiletto, I think is the name. Blood red nails. It's ombre from like a light pink beige to a glittery red with these red gemstones at the end. It kind of looks like blood to me. I want to say I wore them for a vampire roleplay or a Christmas roleplay. One of the two. I believe I bought these for like Valentine's Day, and I thought they were a cool, kind of different Valentine's look, not the usual red and pink. Warning, if you don't like bugs, maybe skip this part, but I need to collect the other little bugs crawling around. But I have these bug nails from the same creator, LilyNails, and I think this was from Acetone, but I used these in a Halloween roleplay. No, yeah, a roleplay. Doing your Halloween makeup, and I was dressed as Beetlejuice. I think I also used them in a little silly one, just like doing your makeup, but you're a cockroach. Doing your makeup with like expired products. Scorpion, cricket, an ant, question mark, spider, centipede. We already said those. And it looks like we're still missing a nail. Okay. Yay! I'll probably eventually just try to reach out to the seller and ask them to just send me one nail from the fruit nails and the siren nails that I have. I will clean these because I was recording like layered sounds for the scalp portion of the mermaid roleplay, and I needed it to sound sharper. So I was wearing these sharp nails, and I just felt like my normal nails weren't giving me the right sound, so, but I didn't want to put on the set of nails. I didn't want to, so I got, you know, that sticky, almost like gum that you can use to put up art and not damage the walls and stuff. Like a sticky putty. So these are like very cool siren, watery, silver, and cool tone blue. And I'm just missing one. I don't know what I did with that. I also have these, which I haven't used. I had a role play that I was figuring out, and then I couldn't think of how I wanted to get, like how I would make the background look, and so I sort of Halloween, I'll still use them somehow. So I don't remember where I got these nails from. These are really cute, and they have a big ol' charm. I think it's like Saturn. These are my chunky junk nails. Hello Kitty. I don't remember who I got them from either. The description box is gonna have a lot of things. But I did a whole video with these, just tapping these and the pearl nails. But I think I also used these in a tapping video before because they're just so pretty and they sound so good because they have all these different textures on them. I think these ones are also LilyNails, and I bought them because it was Valentine's, but also they kind of look like gums to me. I don't know how to explain that. And I was doing a tooth fairy roleplay. I don't remember if I ended up using these nails or not for that roleplay, which I also intend to do another a sequel. Oh, I lied. This is the second static nail that I actually purchased. These are just like very simple pink and blue, almost like trans flag, but that's not it. They weren't trying to go for that. Not intentionally, but it is really cute. I might have bought them for that reason. The rest of the nails in here are all from the first press-on nails I ever got. It's Trachy. They last, like I still have them, but I don't buy from them anymore. These were just very simple, long, light beige and like a pink stripe nail. I have two others that are extra long. This was a collaboration with Crocaine, who I believe is a musical artist, or are they a nail artist? They might be a nail artist. I lied, they're a nail artist. But they're really cute butterflies with sparkles, a little rhinestone. I will say the good thing about ordering and also buying sometimes nails, press-on nails from stores, instead of, I don't know, Etsy, for example, is you usually get a lot of variety, so you can pick out the right size. Versus with Etsy, sellers sell them in different sizes and you don't really get extras. And I just have not had very good luck at getting an accurate measurement of my nail and then receiving like the same size, especially since I buy from a lot of different sellers. But I think it's mostly me because I will measure my nail bed again and again with the tape method and doing the little marks and trying. I'm just really bad at reading a ruler, okay? I'm really bad. So this is the other extra long, and it's just a very pretty vampy blood red. It almost looks silver glitter. No. Oh, I was looking for these. These are another pair from One.Lovely. Strawberry nails. Lilac and little light. It smells like a picnic vibe. Little. I've got these, which I don't know if I've worn, because they're literally just clear. Which is kind of a vibe, but I'd want to have my nails trimmed all the way down, and I don't do that very often. But these are just the basic cow print design. Unlike One.Lovely, these just come in black cow print. And I believe these are also Trachy. It's like their jelly style nails. It's clear purple with glitter. It's called a Haterade. I think I attempted to trim them shorter, I believe, and make them look more square, but then I just decided not to wear them. But they are pretty, like, turquoisey blue nail. Okay, the bin is now empty. All that's left is to kind of sort through these and put them where they belong. Did I showed you the OPI nails? I think I did. I also have this one. Glass slipper. They're just a simple silver nail. And these were a part of their Zodiac series. And I think it's Libra. Yeah, Libra on chic. So, I think I will organize these little nails into their correct, appropriate little bag. But yeah, so these are like Libra on chic nails, just hanging out with some glamnetic purpley pink nail. Yeah, some glamnetic, some OPI. These, I think they might also be Trachy. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed seeing my extensive nail collection. I feel like I still want so many more, and there are some really cool nail artists out in the world and on Etsy, and those that don't sell necessarily press-ons, but they do like customs. But I'm just like, I don't know, I don't have enough ideas to yet to just reach out to a nail artist and ask them to make certain sets. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have a favorite nail artist that maybe you follow on Instagram, or that you buy from on Etsy, or get custom nails from.